Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey, everybody. Hey, come on in, you guys. I am trying to share this live. I know I'm running a little late, but I made it in here. I made it in. How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Let me see who's in the building. Yeah, I just made it in and I had to reinstate my license before 5 o'clock. So, I'm running and, they go home. It's Friday because, every 2 years or something, you got to, reinstate your license or whatever. Well, so that's what I was doing. How is everybody doing? Thank you guys. Share the live. Share the live. I'm trying to share it now. I'm trying to get in here so I can share. That's what I'm trying to do. I usually do it before I come on. Well, I've been working on trying to do that. Is everybody having a good day? Let me see. Here it is right here. So, oh my goodness. It's making me watch a commercial. How's everybody doing? Hey, Wanda, how are you doing? Wanda's in the building. Sonia Watts, Cassie, Amari, Lisa Taylor. How you doing? LaKendra. All right, we got our family in here. Bev is in the building. Curl Batcave. Sherry Cox. How are you, Sherry? Cassie's in the building. We Are Cody's Voices in the building. Diane, Mildred. Yes. And Lisa Calhoun, Cynthia Gatewood is here. Katrina, Mary Ann, Miss Philly G, Ruby Turner, Cynthia Campbell is in here. C6 Banks is in the building. Black Sugar. We are having an open panel today, you guys, on the Cody Bigsby. There's some new stuff that came out. They went into a little bit of the detail. And I'm pretty sure you guys, I don't know if you guys want to talk about it, but I took you guys this Wednesday, which was, 2 days ago, because we usually have open panel on Wednesday. And I am so sorry that I took you guys this time, but just some things needed to be getting out there. Let me share this live. And we got them out there and we're going to keep on moving, rolling. We're going to keep doing, Let me see here. Okay, I shared it. See how easy that is to share the live? I mean, it is just so easy to just do. And that's what we do. We share. We come in and say, share the live. How has everybody been doing? Let me see. Nancy LaRose. D. Thomas, Alavera, Tina Powers is in here. PJ, just keeping it real. Lisa Calhoun, I said Sherry, I said her. I said Amari. I'm just going down the list right here. Freddie Johnson is in here. Cherie is in here. Miss Philly G. I'm just trying to make sure I got everybody. Lisa is in the building. Okay, we got a Michelle Carter in the building. We got STEM Convo in the building. How you doing? Diva is in the building. Woke to God. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, you guys, I need to I can't remember, but I think it was Stay Quiet gave us a super chat, and I don't think I gave her tickets, and I think it was a 20. Stay. I'm just gonna put Stay on here because she's the only one got Stay Quiet, and then we got I think it was Sugar Mama. So I'm gonna put Sugar Mama's on here too. I gotta put a Suge and a M on there, because she normally sometimes give her tickets away. Here's Stay Quiet. Here's Stay Quiet's tickets right here. 938-456 and 938-455. Okay, and then Sugar Mama, 938-458, 938-457. Sugar Mama, I'm gonna keep hers right there if she wants to give them away. And then we got Woke to God in the building. Woke to God is in the building. Oh, she give it. Well, Woke to God, you are awesome because you gave on the Picosha too. So we're gonna start doing that next coming up. So here, Woke to God. Here's your ticket right here. 938-459. And put on there the 2. So we'll be working on that. Marsha is the member for 13 months straight. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you. And then Nancy said, I shared. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, I hope. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the topic, because if I wait, they say I am 75 messages behind. So if I didn't say hello to you, it's because Latina, I see you. Pearls of Wisdom, I see you. Lisa Taylor, I see you. Nancy LaRose. T Star is in the building. Shelly's here. Marsha's here. Michelle, okay. Diane Harley is in the building. Latina, how's everybody doing? Pearls of Wisdom, how you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming on in here. We're going to get right into it. There was some information. I want to go over it, you guys, because the details, and then I'm going to put it in there. I'm only going to speak for maybe about 5 minutes, unless nobody comes up. If nobody comes up, I'll speak more. But somebody shared this with me. Not sure what. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Okay, that is important, but I don't have it. Can't see it. I can't make it out what it said. It's blurry. Okay, I can't share with you guys because I can't make out. I know it's important. I know who sent it. And I just sent you a message. So I don't know. It's blurry. I would love to share that with everybody, but I can't read it. I know it's very important. So they did come out and say, and Amari was on the live last Wednesday, I think, and she said that she said, LaKendra, thank you, LaKendra. Thank you for the super chat. You guys don't say nothing about you giving a super chat. I want everybody to know that we're getting ready to do our big giveaway, and it's coming up. It is coming up. I did not see when that super chat came in. I am so sorry. I didn't see it. I'm trying to find it now. She said, justice for Cody. Here you go, LaKendra, 938-460. And we're going to start giving away some tickets, you guys. I'm just letting you know. First of all, I want to finish sentences, but I know I'm all over the place. Annette Williams is in the building. How are you doing, Annette? Let me find where this is at. Okay, here it is right here. Got it. Okay, so I see people's got their Cody t-shirt and they're loving it. They're loving it. Father of missing boy Cody. We're going to talk about Cody, you guys. We're going to talk. Okay, let me see. Pearls of Wisdom is in here. Sonia Watts, Lisa Taylor, Diane, and myself. Oh, okay. She was 5, 10, 15, 20. She said she wants Sonia Watts to have a ticket. That's how you do it. Pearls of Wisdom knew exactly what was going on. And then we got some for Lisa Taylor. All right. And then you got Diane Harris. I'm going to write her whole name because I think we got another Diane too. And then Pearls of Wisdom. So the first ticket I will show, let me try to find it on here. You guys know I am running on E, but shoot, I was getting through there. And so here we go. I see it right there. Candy Richardson, how you doing? This ticket right here is Sonia Watts' ticket. Sonia Watts. This is Sonia Watts, 938-462. Sonia Watts. I know it looks like something they sent up here. And then we got Diane Harris, 938-461. And then we got Lisa Taylor, 938-462. And then we got Pearls of Wisdom. She got 938-461 also. Pearls of Wisdom on there. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let me write a little. We got Pearls of Wisdom. We got Woke to God. And we got who? LaKendra. And then Stay. Okay. I'll write them down because I'll forget. And then you guys will be looking at me like I am not appreciative, and I am. I'm very appreciative. I'm just glad to see you guys, okay? Just to be honest with you, I am. You guys don't know what you guys mean to me. I mean, we rock hard. We love these babies, and so we do get in our feelings. And if I offend anybody, I am sorry, but I'm not sorry for anything I did or said or anything. I'm just letting you guys know. But yeah. So let me go on into this conversation. Cheryl, I see you done came in here. She said she want one. Cheryl C. Thank you for everyone for your condolences and supporting. She said supporting. It ran up real quick. Support for my cat, Weasley, who passed last week. Yeah. Here you go, Cheryl. 938-459. Yes. Her cat passed away, you guys. And cats are family. My dog is a part of my family, and we just ain't. Janice, how you doing? Thank you for coming on in. They been done told me to lay him down, and I just haven't, and I know my husband's getting tired of it, but I don't know. Anyway, let me start reading this, you guys. There's one part on here I want you guys to really pay attention to, because I don't think it's on here. But anyway, it's on something else I was reading. I don't have it together right now, but I'll get it together so we'll have it Monday. Father of missing boy Cody Bixby indicted on 30 counts. We want to talk about it, you guys. 30 counts, okay? All together is 30. It says the father of missing 4-year-old Cody Bigsby has been indicted by a grand jury on 30 counts unrelated to his son's disappearance. It says Cody Bigsby was reported missing by his father on January the 31st. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to try this and see if this works better. Okay, it does. And Cody Bixby was arrested for multiple child neglect charges that are not related to the boy's disappearance. Now, according to their sources close to the investigation, they tell the news reporter that the charges in this indictment includes 15 charges of child neglect for leaving the children home alone. That's all these charges are, you guys. That's all they are right now. It says 4 more charges. It says 15. Okay. So they added on 15 new charges for leaving the child home alone. And there's something else that I read, and I'll tell you about it right there. I want you guys to know that 15 of the charges is for child neglect for leaving the children home alone. And then 4 more charges is allegedly child abuse. Child abuse. 4 charges is child abuse. And then 2 additional charges is child neglect charges in connection to those child abuse charges. So there's child abuse for 4 charges, and then the 2 charges it's a misdemeanor charges were added for failure to secure medical attention for an injured child. Oh my goodness. Something's not right. Are you guys understanding what I just read? Put a 1 in the chat, because they're saying 15 more charges is there for some more leaving the children at home, 4 for some child abuse, and 2 for not rendering aid or helping the child with, an injured child. So you guys remember, he's got an attorney named Amina Matheny Willard. She said ain't no child been hurt or anything. But, like I tell you guys, they don't tell us everything. And, Antoine Bell said there was going to be more charges. And he was not lying, you guys. Mary says he is not the nice person that his family claims. I don't know. I don't know when a child done got hurt and you won't even go take them to go get help. So they know something, and it's gonna be something else. Let me finish reading this, and then I am going to let you guys either come up, call in, or whatever. And then it says the charges in this indictment are not related to Cody's disappearance, you guys. Court documents that were released Wednesday morning from the Hampton Circuit Court show Cody Bigsby left 1 or more of his young children home, this is it, alone on 7 different occasions. Well, we already knew about the 2, but they're saying, let me see, it says court documents that were released Wednesday morning from Hampton Circuit Court shows Cody Bigsby left 1 or more of his young children home alone on 7 different occasions. Was he just leaving these kids at home? Oh my God. And he just got used to it. He just got used to it. Of course, maybe one of the kids got hurt. I don't know. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it, you guys. I just can't believe it. Ruby Davis, I got you right here. Ruby. She says, SP, keep up the good work. Thank you, Ruby. I will try. Ruby Davis, here is your tickets right here. 938463. There you go right there, Ruby. You got both tickets there. So that kind of, I want to hear what everybody got to say. According to the documents, they were left alone long enough for it to be considered a reckless disregard for human life. Anything over an hour, you know what I'm saying? It'd be different if somebody didn't have a babysitter, couldn't afford a babysitter, and you was just, you went to work, or you was just next door, or you ran to the store. I can understand stuff like that. But if this man was out partying over to his girlfriend's house, they see him at the drive-in movie or something, or he went to a show and nobody's watching his kids. I don't know, you guys. I think I don't know. I might be giving him more credit, but I just believe, and everybody has their own opinion about what happened, and that's what I want to hear. What do you think? But I'm just telling you guys, I just believe that he's somebody was there and he just don't want them involved. Maybe he's in love. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's just something I do believe. Oh, who is this? Oh, okay. Andrea Maxwell. All right. Andrea Maxwell, she's got some tickets coming in here. Y'all know we're getting ready for that big giveaway, and we just gonna have to just do it. Do it. Andrea Maxwell. Drea Max. All right. We got you, Andrea. We got you in there. We got you in the house. Here's your numbers right here. 938-464, 938-465. Andrea Maxwell. I know. Got you right there. And then we got Natasha. Let me see here. Oh, wow. Okay. Natasha, I think I got one of your tickets over here. Or I think the last time you came up. Oh, okay. Natasha, I'm going to put this ticket on in there because you got two, because you had already started on another one and you got two on there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this ticket in there. 938-442. So I'm going to do that. So anyway, let me finish reading this. Okay. I know y'all got some SP. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? How are you doing? So then it says, according to the documents, they were left alone long enough for it to be considered a reckless disregard for human life. Court documents show that he neglected to care for at least one of his 4 children on December the 13th, 15. What? Let me read that again. Court documents show that he neglected to care for at least one of his children on December the 13th through the 15th. Again on December the 28th. Oh my God. You mean he left those kids at home by themselves for a whole day or two? And then December the 28th? And then January the 11th? And 25th? Then once more on February the 1st. You guys, he's been leaving these kids at home by themselves a lot. The weekend, somebody said, and I don't know who it came from, and it don't matter. Somebody said he was out partying. You know what? I'm thinking that is the time that they can prove. Yeah. I bet it's more than that. All right, you guys, I'm going to send the link in. Hopefully somebody will talk to me and tell me what's going on. We got 121 in the chat. You guys, let's make some noise. All right. Who's that? Come holler at a sister done popped up in here. Yes, she did. She come knocking down them doors. Thank you. Come holler at a sister. I got you, come. Come holla. I put the link in there if anybody want to come up. 938-466. 938-466. And if you just want to call in, thank you. Come holler at a sister. That was for you. Let me start reading some of these things in the chat. Some of y'all begins. She says, was he traveling? Mary says, did he hurt one and not seek help? Miss Tina says that is the time that they can prove. Who told the police? Did they call anyone? Exactly. Because I'm thinking like what you thinking right now, Phyllis. I'm thinking somebody's talking and saying he was at my house. And then so they're like, well, did he bring the kids? And they're like, no. How would they? I mean, that's a lot of times unless he was at the club. And you know they got cameras in them clubs. And so they can prove where's the kids at? Who had the kids? Maybe he is telling the truth. Maybe he's just leaving them at home. That doesn't make sense to me. What days of the week were these dates? What days of the week? Okay. Somebody look up. Okay. We need to look up December the 13th through the 15th. Hey, Amari, how you doing?
Hi.
How you doing? You so pretty.
Hi.
Hey, Cheryl, how you doing?
I've been better. I think I have bronchitis.
Oh, no, you laying in the bed?
Oh, I'm on the sofa, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit. So you said what days of the week are
Yeah, I was curious,
days?
like, were they weekends?
Well, here's the thing.
We could look that up.
Well, we can, but this is my problem. And I'm glad that you asked that question. Very good question. They don't say if it's 2021 or 2022.
Well, I would think because they didn't say that it would be this most recent December.
Okay, the recent December. What about the February the 1st?
That would be this like February.
He was in jail. January 31st, he called his child in missing. January and February. So was he in jail and he said, hey, by the way, I got another kid over there. And this is kind of weird because
Wait, when did he go to jail?
Well, he was he called Cody in missing on the 31st.
Okay.
And he was down there the whole entire time. And then
yeah, he was there for hours. Like,
yeah, they booked him February the 3rd. So
okay, so what was that February date then?
February the 1st.
So that would have been January has 31 days. So that would have been the next day, which would have been February 1st.
And I think that you know what? I am going
Lisa Calhoun, thank you. The December 13th through 15th, if it was this past December, like December 2021.
Somebody put it in the chat?
It was a Monday, a Tuesday, and a Wednesday. Yep, okay. Lisa Calhoun. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, wait, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what if he went somewhere and left on a Friday?
So she's saying that the December the 13th through the 15th was Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
So he could have went somewhere over the weekend and like had it like roll
December
over
the
into
13th, 14th, 15th? Isn't that the day? Is that the day he went and got the car?
I'm not sure. Could we have like some confirmation on that? The dates, I've never been good with dates. History was never my I couldn't remember dates and places.
Let me see.
Yeah, I could see him having like traveled over the weekend and like
Lisa Taylor.
like stayed gone. I have to get my
Lisa
Twitter.
Taylor, could you find out what day did he buy the car? Because I thought he bought the car on the December the 13th.
I'm not sure. There's so many dates.
I know.
It's very confusing. So I think if we I feel like we almost need to like make a list or like a document and like type them up.
I got paper right here.
All right, let's do it to it. So I'll scroll back up. So let's
You know what? I did not think this was going to get this crazy.
This is messy.
Yeah, it is.
So, all right. So December 13th through 15th.
Okay, December 13th through 15th.
Was Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday. Okay.
Okay. We're checking. Does anyone in the chat know or remember when did he purchase or go to pick up the new vehicle?
So we got February the 1st, and then they give us another date is December the 28th.
Okay, February 1st. I'm going to check what day that was.
And then they give us a January the 11th and a 25th. January the 11th is one day before Cody's birthday. Yeah. Because somebody told me it was January the 12th.
February the 1st of 2022 is a Tuesday.
Okay.
Thank you, I am Coyote.
Okay, it's a Tuesday.
Brenda Wheeler, December 13th, 2022. That hasn't happened yet. Maybe 2001.
2022 has happened.
Oh, but not December.
No, not December.
Oh, January 11th is a Tuesday. January 25th is a Tuesday. December 28th is a Tuesday. I am Coyote has realized that many of these days are Tuesdays.
Right.
5 of them are Tuesdays.
All of them are Tuesdays.
The 13th is a Monday. December 13th is a Monday.
Yeah.
January 25th is a Tuesday.
Okay.
January 11th is a Tuesday.
Okay.
December 28th is a Tuesday. Says I am Coyote. Thank you so much. That was helpful.
That was.
Okay, Annette Williams. January 11th is the day he met the realtor at the house, isn't it?
So,
I forgot about that.
February the 1st has to be 2021. Oh, it don't have to be now. It don't really have to be.
I don't know.
Or it could be a mistake.
Right.
Or it could be 2021.
Dang.
It don't have to be. Because you know what happened if
he was probably going to a bar that does Taco Tuesday.
Or
no.
What do you think, Amari?
This is crazy.
He might have a doctor's appointment that he has to go to every Tuesday. So they probably
Miss Dee said February 1st, 2022 was a Tuesday. Like this past February of the new year was a Tuesday. Yes, it was.
Was it 2000? What about 2021?
21. All right,
I
let
don't
me
know why
check.
they would and it's weird because this is what I was telling I
Well,
think,
if it was 2021, it would be a Monday.
but here's the thing.
February.
Reporters, there's certain things reporters usually have to get. The 5 why, the W's, right? When, where, what, and why, and
Who?
who.
hmm
And they check and make sure that those things are met before putting the story out.
Yep.
So for them not to have that 2000 and what year was it? I'm thinking, you guys, something happened where he's left the kids somewhere while he was downtown. Well, not downtown, but in their interrogation. And I don't know. The date in question was December the 13th, and the Commonwealth argued they have proof that Bixby was gone for more than 6 hours. So this is the
Okay.
date he was gone more than 6 hours.
Okay. This is I apologize if I like
To
should have known this.
buy a car.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay.
That's so the December the 13th was the one when he bought to buy the car, and said he left Cody and his 2-year-old during the time. They also his 2-year-old. They also brought up January the 25th
Which
when
was
they said he
Tuesday.
went to Walmart. Okay.
Okay. Maybe he has Tuesdays off.
He don't work.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Oh, that the 13th. Okay, Lakendra. Yep, that's when he bought the car.
Miss Didi says all these dates has to be in 2021.
In 2022. I agree. Because if it was farther back, they would specifically state it. And because they didn't put the year, and like with the way the rest of the sentence was formed, I would think it would be implied that it would be like the most recent December or the most recent February.
I don't know, because here's the thing, you got December, that would be 2021, most definite.
Yes.
But then that's 21. Then you got January, which would be what? 2021 or 2022?
Oh, in the
Okay,
article.
so the Walmart thing is 2021.
Okay.
That's for sure. I know that for sure because they were something I had seen, and the Walmart.
Miss Didi said he bought the car last December, and they said the most recent photo was last June.
Yeah.
Okay.
So were they alone, or was there someone he doesn't want to talk about? Something's not right in my life, in his life. What do you think? What do you think, Cheryl?
I don't think, well, okay, let me say, I would like to think that due to the severity of what he's been charged with, the possible years that equals to, and all of this that it's come to, I can't imagine that he would, if he's covering, I'm staying on the fence right now. So if he's covering, I can't imagine he would do that for just anybody. So who would he be so close to, or what so bad must have happened that he feels like he needs to cover? If no one was there, How old is the oldest child?
5.
Is the oldest?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody's calling in. This is SP.
Hey, SP.
Hey.
Hey, I think that this is what I think. Everybody don't shoot the messenger. I think that you know how people can be vengeful, and I think it goes back to that domestic violence situation with baby mama. Now I could be wrong. I think he's coming after him, but setting him up. Now I'm not here for Corey. I'm here for Cody. I think she's doing that out of spitefulness. And this is what she's doing.
Oh.
I mean, that's just my personal opinion.
You think the mama's setting him up and get, you know?
Yes.
Oh.
I think she is. I think she is because the case was dropped in the domestic violence. She didn't go to court.
Right.
Mm.
So what I'm thinking that, you know, she's doing this devious thing that, you know, some women are vengeful. You know, if somebody's whipping your butt all the time, you know, you want to come after them and, you know, you do something vengeful to them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense to me, but it may not make sense to anybody else, but that's what I think.
Well, we have someone, Stem is in the chat. She says maybe the wife set him up.
Well, that's a good thing, too. Maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe the wife is being vengeful because he stepped out of the marriage. That could be. That could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to jump down off of here and let somebody else have their time or whatever. But anyway, I was just having some thoughts. You know, I'm here for Cody all the way. I'm here for Cody.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Amari, pardon me?
I said I love you.
I love you more.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.
Amari, you have anything?
First of all, this is crazy. I'm just in disbelief that he will hurt his kids in any type of way.
Yeah. I'm in disbelief too.
And for nobody to be there, I don't believe that, because now that I see how the family is acting, I feel like the sister was there. I feel like because they are really close. I can tell. And I feel like his aunt was there.
Mm-hmm.
And, and it's crazy. Why are they having a press conference now? That's what I'm wondering. I'm just curious. Because to me, when the police asked y'all to speak up about when the last time y'all seen Cody, y'all didn't say nothing at the press conference. So why now? Just to make Corey feel better about himself? Just to make Corey have sympathy? No. I'm tired. I am fed up. I am mad.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be mad and fed up until baby Cody is here, because this been going on way too long. Too long. All you had to do was tell the police, "Hey, I know who did this to baby Cody," or you could have been straight up, "Yes, I did something to him." Instead of covering up for somebody, instead of just sitting there acting like, "Oh, I don't know where baby Cody is." You do know where he's at. You know where he's at.
Yeah.
He just didn't just disappear and wander off January 31st.
Right.
He probably went missing last year. And they know as specifically the date, the month, everything.
You're right. You're right. Caller, we got a caller on the line.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
This sugar again. My question is this a whole lot of dates?
Uh-huh.
Who turned them in?
Well, you know, the weird thing about it is 3, 4, 5, 6. They
That's a lot
only
of dates. That's a lot of dates, right?
Yeah. That's
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of dates. So who's talking? Who turned in? I'm kind of thinking like with the other last
You're
caller
right.
said to talk in. That's a lot of dates.
That's a lot of dates.
I'm sure he wouldn't have gave himself away like that, you think? Maybe the
mama was like, I mean, and I'm just going on another, because maybe the mama is like, you know what, they're meeting somewhere or something, and you know, so she knows those dates, but or maybe he's going to the same place every Tuesday. You know, they got places where you eat called Tuesday or something, you know, it's a restaurant. I don't know if they got one down there, but they got one here. It's called Tuesday.
Tuesdays. Yeah, okay.
Huh? No. It's a restaurant called Tuesdays.
Oh, okay. No,
Here in my town.
Okay.
And
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Who's talking? Because they had to have gotten this information from somewhere. I'm sure he wasn't down there just spilling the beans on himself. You see?
But here's something too.
FP, what about
go ahead?
What about the date can be messed up because he reported him after the time he did, so that would be considered the next day?
I can't hear you.
Would that be considered the next day? The February 1st call. If you reported it, could have been the 31st, but if it was over the night, you know, 2 o'clock last seen, so they could be counting that date and saying February 1st because he was already apprehended.
Yeah. Well, what you're saying, it could be wrong. But
yeah, based on the time.
Yeah, I think that.
You guys, maybe there's another kid.
Another kid.
I don't know how they got that February 1st unless they're going back to 2021.
That's what I'm saying. If they're going all the way back to 2021, who's talking? Somebody gave him these dates. Somebody gave him the dates.
It could be 2000. I'm going to put down this. It could be 2021, or it can be a mistake. It can go from, it can actually be February the 1st, being another child.
Well, wasn't he in jail?
Yeah, but it could be another child.
Hold up.
Are they visiting days? I'm just chiming in a little late, so I'm just trying to catch up. And so.
What was the question?
I don't know. You said Tuesday, so I'm just trying to catch up and just figure out what dates. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna listen.
Well, somebody say it was 2021. Somebody say it's a mistake, and somebody say maybe it's another child. So those are 3 possibilities for that February the 1st.
What day was that on? Was that on the Tuesday too? Or was that on the Monday?
That's on the Tuesday.
How many actual dates is it? Did y'all write out all the day? How many dates is it?
7. They said 7.
And most of them are on a Tuesday.
All of them's on a Tuesday.
No, come on now.
But December is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Okay, that was a weekday. Those were the weekdays. So he had to have left him. No. And y'all telling me this man has had these kids, basically the twins, since he had the twins?
That's what the family.
That's what family's saying?
Yeah. That's what the mother side of the family said.
Man, he ain't left these kids. I just can't believe he really left these kids.
Read Walker's article. Did you send it, Arlie? Because I read that one. You got to send it to me.
Did he say he left the kids? Or did they find out somebody said he left the kids?
No.
I thought he's admitted it. I thought.
SB, you said something about surveillance cameras, right? You said there was a couple days that they saw him with only one child or something, and that's where they were saying, where were the other kids?
They actually show a video of him in Walmart.
So basically saying, where were the other kids if we only seen you on on the camera with one child, where were the other ones?
I mean, it was just a real, it could have been like maybe 2 seconds. It was like,
right.
They showed it and I was like, I mean,
yeah.
They can tell it was
they might not be feeding us all the information either. I mean, who knows? It could be stuff that's right under our noses and hiding in plain sight, and we're not catching on to it because it seems like it's so messy,
Well, I don't know. Or Cody or nothing like that. I just want to know what his baby is. That's why I really want to know.
Yeah.
Me too.
Because he deserves, yeah. He's the one that deserves all, yeah.
Yep. Somewhere, he goes somewhere every Tuesday.
The respect and yeah.
They can prove that he was there every Tuesday.
It's crazy.
And if he's being
on where
you were every Tuesday, he said, I was here. Somebody said you was here. Then where were the kids? And he said, I can't. He's not giving up who he would let them kids with. Maybe, I don't know. I just can't see him losing them kids for every Tuesday. And then somebody got to be telling on him.
Well, this is a good thought right here. Stem says maybe he had therapy or something that day.
Okay, then you had therapy that day, and they proved that you had therapy that day. Who you leave these kids with? He gonna tell them no? I left them by themselves.
Yeah. Well, they want to know who you leaving the kids with.
Get covered.
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave and come back on my laptop.
Okay.
My battery's dying.
Okay, ITT.
I think he covered.
Miss Philly G wants to know who is the caller. Miss Philly G wants to know who the caller is. You want to identify yourself. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't.
Oh, it's Sugar.
That's who's on the phone.
And I'm not trying to cover for him at all, but it just seems so unlogical unless somebody is telling on him. Somebody knows where he was, and they know he left them kids. But then I have another question is, if he left these kids for 6 hours, nobody heard anything? The neighbors didn't hear anything?
The neighbors heard a lot of stuff.
Okay, that's what I want to hear from the neighbors.
Yeah. Well, one of the neighbors said that on January the 31st, he said at 7:48, I don't know how he knew exactly the minute, but he said at 7:48, he heard the kids was up. He said he heard the kids was up at 7:48.
In the morning?
Yep.
Was Cody, what you think I don't know. This has just got too many bends and circles right now. It's got a lot of bends and circles in it, and I believe somebody is either telling, talking, but I just can't believe he told on himself. I don't believe he told on himself. I believe he may have said some things, and he might have left the kids home, and he's covering for somebody, but all them dates, he didn't tell on himself all them dates.
No. I don't think he told on it. That's why I was telling you guys that he didn't say, oh, by the way,
I let the kids.
I leave the kids all the time. I leave the kids, every Tuesday when I go to, I go see the sports bar. I leave the kids. No, somebody's telling every move that he makes. So they're tracking it and saying, well, on Tuesdays, he always go over here, maybe to eat. Maybe he takes himself out to eat every Tuesday. but he got no kids. Whatever he does it every Tuesday. Maybe he go see his girlfriend every Tuesday. That's their date night. And maybe his girlfriend's talking. Because you better believe they done found who comes over to the house.
Somebody coming over to their house. They're staying with them kids on Tuesday. That maybe they weren't there on one Tuesday and left them kids by themselves, and something happened to one of them kids. That's the only thing I can think of.
Mary says the neighbor is the key because, like I said, neighbors are nosy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where's all these neighbors at?
February, January 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Sure, what do you think?
Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Where do you go every 2 weeks? Every other week.
Does he get a check every 2 weeks?
No, he gets it once a month.
This is crazy.
Every 2 weeks he goes somewhere. Every 2 weeks on a Tuesday.
I don't know. I know Sugar asked me what I think. I'm not sure in this moment right now. I agree that he might have said, 1 or 2 times he left them alone, but all of these, again, unless he really is trying to cover up something else, I don't know.
Another thing that I was not quite understanding was this. All these charges that are against him are for neglect, for leaving the kids, for not getting them medical attention. But they've already said that the baby is presumed to be deceased, right?
Yep.
So why ain't nobody getting charged with that?
Because ain't nobody talking. The family is not talking. They being hush-hush about it. That's why.
Pearls of Wisdom says military appointments are set up like every 2 weeks. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Check Brenda Wheeler's comment underneath Pearls of Wisdom.
Y'all don't think the sister is setting him up because she works for Homeland Security? I don't think so.
No, she in his corner too much.
That sister she done lost it. I'm just being honest. She done lost it. She's stressed out.
Yeah, I believe it. She gonna turn on somebody at some point, I think.
No, she definitely is not setting that man up.
I don't think she's setting him up, but I know she knows some stuff, and I think she knows some stuff, and she just hush about it. But when the push comes to shove, I think she's gonna bail. If she knows who did it and she wants her brother out, I know I would. Hell, I'm telling everything.
Well,
I'm telling everything to find this kid for one thing, but I love my brother so much the way she seems to love her brother so much. She seems like she would if she knew who did it or where that child was, she could have been dog out.
Okay, so
but if she hasn't said anything, then that would make me, and she's like so ride or die for her brother, that makes me believe that she must have some dirt on him that she doesn't want people to find out about because it would make him look bad.
Well,
right. Or she's in on it, or she helped cover it up or something. I don't know. But this is just a whole lot of mess.
I know
what someone is saying. Normally, when a woman is getting close for labor, delivering a child, they start seeing her every 2 weeks, and then it goes weekly.
Correct. Yes, I saw someone say that in the chat.
Yeah, it could be someone pregnant.
Who?
Because here in January, he January the 25th. Then it was January the 31st.
Yes.
the child came up missing, January the 25th. He went January the 11th, January 25th would still be 2 weeks. And then he called in and said, hey, the baby's missing January the 31st. Let me put that date down here.
Who's pregnant?
The girl?
No, I'm saying, I'm just saying, like, that's a theory someone said. And now I'm thinking about it, you know, like it could be a doctor's appointment. It could be somebody going to you know,
OBGYN.
Yeah, gonna have a baby. Or it could be he's doing something every Tuesday.
If he's doing something every Tuesday, then somebody was at that house with them kids every Tuesday, because I don't think he would be stupid enough to leave them kids at home every Tuesday. And this is the same man who took in these kids to begin with.
Right. So that, yes, sugar, yes. So that could mean, like, if he had someone come over on these Tuesdays,
Yep,
they could have done something.
whoever that person is, that's what I'm thinking.
Right. And he will not.
He
He will not say.
Remember, SP, when I said a little while back, who loves so much that he don't want to give him up. Because I don't think, he, like you said before, this man is not a dumb man. Remember y'all said that he is bright. Remember y'all said he was in military. I mean, you know, right. I don't think he is the type of man, I don't know the man, but I don't think he will be the type of man to be so stupid to leave these kids every day, every week, on the same day, knowing I have somewhere to be, and not get caught. This is the same man who took these twin babies in. I'm a nursery person. I have a whole nursery. He took in these twin kids that belong to him. He loved these kids. It seems to me that he loved these kids because he could have left them with the mama.
CV says,
no, mama can't get them, then let the children's services have them. He didn't do that, you guys. That's why it just doesn't seem logical to me that he would leave these kids by themselves. Who is he covering for?
You think he's covering for his sister?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Who did he love so much that he's covering for? Because I don't understand why or how could he do it.
I can't remember. Somebody put in the chat, isn't this a long timeline for a pregnancy from February of 2021 till now? Yeah. That would be very long, but maybe that Friday. We don't know about this February the 1st. We just don't know about it.
We don't know it was 21, 22.
Right.
Okay, we worried about that. If we think about that February the 1st, who told on him? Because they would have they know him enough to know where his whereabouts is and know where he's been around, who he's been around. They know his routine. If somebody told on him, they know his routine, SP.
Yep.
Well, here's something else too, you guys. The mom shows up with an attorney and she said, I'll see him in court. Mom is kind of thick. I just looked at her like she still didn't get the baby weight off of her after having her children. I mean, she's fit. She looks nice. You know what I'm saying? But could she have been pregnant again? Or they done had another baby or something and there's another baby?
Mm-hmm. I know a while back that STEM Convo was asking for the link. I think they wanted to come up.
Okay.
And I have been intrigued. It was a while back. I have been intrigued by the comments that they have been putting in the chat. So I would like to maybe see what they have to say.
Okay.
I don't know. I just really hope and pray every evening, every night before I go to bed that they find out this kid. It's to me, it just seems like either they don't care. This kid, because the way they act, really, it's like this kid didn't really exist.
Right.
Sure, I don't know if you're a mother, but I know as kids, if this was your kid, it's just like this kid don't exist.
I think that's why we all kind of fell in love with this baby. Like nobody loved him.
Yeah, I am not a mother, Sugar. I am a teacher though, so
Yeah, okay.
My heart is in the right place with, in my case, teenagers, but all kids really. I do have nieces and nephews, or a nephew. So I don't know.
But even the California City kids' mom, okay? She didn't have them kids, right?
Right.
But she did come forward. She came to look for them kids.
And guess what else she didn't do? Maybe right away. Get a lawyer.
Right.
She didn't go get a lawyer. She was just trying to figure out what my dad was, even though I didn't have these kids in my custody.
Right.
I'm still gonna go back, damn it. I want to know what my dad no kids with. I know they've been adopted or whatever, but them are still my birth kids. They came out of me. They're still a part of me.
She showed up at their residence out front.
Where's her zeal for her babies?
I don't know.
Y'all tell me all 40s. I didn't think all 40 kids was hers.
I will tell you though, Sugar, although I'm not a mother, I don't think that unless I felt some type of way inside, getting a lawyer would not be first thing on my to-do list.
Oh,
that I can say for sure.
Especially if I know I ain't did nothing. Why am I gonna get a lawyer if I ain't did nothing? I ain't paying the man out. I'm not gonna pay the man to represent me that I didn't do nothing. Let him figure out I did something before I go get a lawyer.
Right. We got STEM combo up on the panel. How you doing? STEM combo. Can you hear it? STEM?
Is she on mute, maybe?
No. Let me see. No, she's on mute. STEM.
On her end.
Yeah, she's on it on her end. Cheryl's on mute. I don't know if she can hear.
Mary Martin said, what is the mother's issues? So y'all thinking maybe the mother does have issues? Well, yeah, I don't think so. But
okay, STEM, can you hear? I don't think she can hear. I don't think she can hear.
She typed in the private chat that she couldn't hear. So maybe she was going out and coming back in. I hope.
Okay. She's got to, well, it won't let you come up here unless you okay the mic.
Correct.
You have to okay the mic. It won't even let you in the room. So it's got to.
I don't even know what the link is for this to get up there. I don't know.
Okay, she's trying to come back up again. Okay, STEM.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
Hi, I can hear you guys now.
Okay. Go ahead, STEM.
I was just thinking that it's either someone that's pregnant. It's something that's happened frequently because it's either someone that's pregnant and then it was towards the end of their pregnancy, or it was one of his older kids. Because I can't see him just, you know what I'm saying, just putting himself out there like that. There's got to be something that's going on, and it has to be something that's frequent. I think that maybe the February 1st, if they put it down for this year, we all know he was in jail. So it had to be an upcoming appointment. So it was something that has to be reoccurring.
Okay.
So that could be like anger management classes that he goes to every 2 weeks. Maybe that court case he took a plea, and they don't allow kids to go there. But my thing is, everybody keeps trying to say he's bright. You're not too bright to be leaving kids that young home alone to fend for themselves.
I don't think he left them still.
I don't think he left him either. That's what I'm saying. I think somebody else was there that he's protecting. So maybe he doesn't want this pregnant woman to go to jail. Maybe, you know, he was going out doing whatever he needed to do, but I don't believe that he left those kids home alone. And why take some kids and not the other kids? It doesn't really make sense. You're not going to do that. If you take one, you might as well take them all.
Unless somebody was there watching the baby. Because he took the older child, right? So he took the older child and left them three. Whatever, if Cody wasn't there or not, I don't know. But somebody. That's what I think. I just don't understand why. In my head that I could see him, a man who took on his 4 children by himself, leaving the kids in the house by himself.
Mm-hmm.
It just don't make any sense to me.
So Nisi, she's in the chat and she's saying maybe he was taking his pregnant daughter to the doctor.
Then who was he leaving with the kids?
It's somebody, right?
How many other kids do he have? Does anybody know?
At least 2 older ones, right?
Right.
Okay.
Zan, are you here?
I'm here. Can you hear me, SP?
Yes.
Not sure why I'm up there twice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had a couple of questions. The first one was, are we 100% sure that Corey took those babies with him when Cody disappeared? That he took them with him when he went to the police station?
Yeah. That's
Yeah, but I thought that's what the chief or whatever said. And so then they said that the mom had them for some period of time.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe if he didn't take all the babies with him or he didn't take the babies with him, that could have been the February 1st charge.
Right, but they wouldn't take a police report and then leave the kids home alone. Somebody had to be with the kids. And they said that the kids were brought down to the station with him for him to give his statement. So we know once he's in custody and he's the guardian, they can't just leave the kids. The kids have to be accounted for, whether that's in protective custody, CPS, what have you.
And it was 2 of them with him at the time?
Okay. And then the other thing is when they're talking about this child that was injured, I'm questioning that. Like, how do they know that a child was injured?
I think that's from the neighbors. There's somebody talking. You know, there's always that one neighbor that knows everything about everybody's business, but, you know, nobody knows anything about them. So I think it's a neighbor that's talking, or maybe it was somebody he used to mess with and they're vengeful and they want to get back to him and they know his routines. It's obvious that somebody close to him is saying this, because if you're in jail, you're not going to say, and you're there voluntarily, hey, I left my kids this day. Hey, I did this. There's something that's missing. There's a person that's missing. There has to be. There's no other explanation.
I remember us talking at one point, and somebody was saying that they found a lot of blood in the apartment. And I was talking to my friend that's law enforcement about that. And he said the problem with that is that if the apartment wasn't Lumisol prior to him moving in, blood can show up through a coat of paint, but you can't get a DNA off of it.
My thing
Right,
with
but at the same time, you can get blood from 3 years ago.
Right,
If it's there and they just paint over it, it's still going to be there.
but you
It's a
can't get a
chemical reaction.
DNA.
Right.
Once the paint has been put on it, you can't get a DNA. And so
Once
the
the
fact that
luminol
they
has been
haven't
put on it.
specifically said that this is Cody's blood makes me wonder,
I don't believe it.
is it blood on the walls?
But once you put the luminol on there, that's when you can't do DNA. Luminol is a chemical change. So once you have that chemical change, you can never get back to, what was there before. Paint and stuff like that won't matter as much. It's the chemical change that's happening between those things.
So you have to take a sample of the blood splatter.
Right. You have to take the sample, but you would have to know where it is first to take that sample without the luminol.
Right. My thing about the injury is if he goes down to get questioned, if the other kids went with him, maybe an injury, like there was evidence of a previous injury, like a faded mark or a bruise.
Because once the kids are in custody, that's why the charges came so late about the injury. Because once the kids are in custody, they're allowed to go and examine the children, look at wounds and bruises and all that kind of stuff on x-rays. And they could see that this kid was injured and was healed. Right. There was no record of him ever going to the doctor or hospital.
Right, but the thing with that is, if they're trying to say that they don't know when this kid went missing, why would he go and report the kid missing that day if they did have bruises and stuff on him, right? If that's the case, he could have just waited longer. But I mean, there's certain things like broken bones and stuff that don't heal right, or concussions and stuff like that, but you wouldn't see that on them unless it was bruises within the last, couple weeks or whatever.
They're old injuries.
Mm. Why do we even think he chose that date?
Zan, I have no idea. I just was thinking that.
I thought about that too.
Me too.
I thought about that too and couldn't figure it out. Why did he chose that position?
I don't know why I can't hear you guys. It keeps going in and out.
Like, it makes me wonder, did he know somebody was about to try to turn on him and he was trying to get ahead of it?
Maybe.
Like you're in a fight with a female or something?
Yeah. But do you guys think maybe he was gone way before this day? Kind of like the California City Boys were gone before the date they actually...
I don't know for certain, but it's looking that way.
Uh-huh.
I'm definitely here for Cody, but I have to admit that I really had presumed that if something happened to Cody, that Corey didn't do it, because you wouldn't think that a man that's raising 4 kids would be this hard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it takes a lot to raise twins. Let me tell you that I did it for just 2 weeks and it about drove me crazy. Just helping out a friend. So it takes a lot to raise twins and two other children in addition to that.
I don't even think he was raising them by himself. He had help.
Yeah.
Man ain't gonna change no diapers for forever. Believe me. That's a whole lot of diapers.
Yeah, that is a lot of diapers. A lot of bottles.
I just think it's also so sad that...
Up all night long.
I don't know.
Right, but if they're 2, aren't they past the worst part of that?
Yeah, but he's had them since birth, right?
Right.
Yeah. Somebody was there with him. Ain't nobody left them kids with no man by himself.
Right.
I mean, I don't think so.
Right.
Can I say something that's real quick?
Go ahead.
To the family of Cody Bigsby and Corey Bigsby, y'all know what happened. So if y'all don't want to talk, it is fine. We are going to get the answers we need, whether he's here or not. Because y'all know when the last time he was seen. I'm tired. I'm frustrated.
I'm with you. It just makes no sense. They almost all of them act like this kid never existed.
And it's like they have more empathy for the father than the child.
Right.
And that I don't understand.
Right. Well, they are slowly but surely giving us more information. We was reading something this morning, or I think it was last night not last night, but the night before. We was reading some article, and the article stopped and said, Corey is not connected to Cody's disappearance. And there may be more charges coming. Then it says maybe, but not yet. And then it says something else, and I was like, not yet.
Right,
but that's what they said.
He didn't do it.
No, that probably tells me they said more people. No one else is charged. Like he is the. I'm gonna find that article because I said they put a comma there, and then but the way she read it like she just read through, because that's what reporters got to do. They got to get done and get that 5-minute article out. But they have the transcript. So when I read it, I said, as of yet. And I said, as of yet. And they were talking about other people being charged. They said, no one is charged as of yet. And I said, as of yet.
That means that kind of like means they're going in a certain direction. Yeah. Maybe.
I think somebody else is going to get charged.
Yeah, I think they're going to another direction. Somebody else is involved. Me too. Because if they was going to pin father with this, they would have already pinned it.
Go ahead.
So do we know when they got that U-Haul? Because wasn't the sister there when they got that?
I don't know when they got the U-Haul. I took a lot of my information.
That's when the sister was there. I think. I'm sorry, SP.
No, go ahead. I
think that's going to be the link to a lot of the information.
The U-Haul?
Because, I think we need to do some type of a timeline. Yeah, because that one lady, after you played that video on Wednesday, I was like, you can't believe anything she said about the pipes and all that and all the stuff that they were saying. But there's got to be some type of link to that. And remember, it had the sister's name on it. So that would put her with them. So how long did they have it? And there was nothing in it, right? So what was the purpose of it? What was the function of it?
Right.
And then the neighbors were like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, babe.
I was just saying, the neighbors there was a video, I think it's deleted, but it was on Facebook of some of the neighbors. They were like, oh, they're going to find a body in there. When the dog went over to the truck and all that. So how long was it there? Like there's a few answers to questions that would help us figure out a whole lot more. Because the sister, she came out
in front and the neighbors were outside.
Yes, when the dog was going to the U-Haul.
And then I think did somebody, a neighbor, say that they're not going to find a body or they're not going to never find him or something like that?
I heard someone say that. I didn't hear anybody specifically see a video with that. But then they were talking about how the people from the for the sewer and stuff came out, from the city came out. So it's just like, okay, when did they rent the U-Haul? What was the purpose of the U-Haul? Was he moving? Wasn't he supposed to be moving into a new place
that day?
I think something happened that they were supposed to move, but it reminds me of the West case in California. I think it's been some time since that kid has been gone. So my thing is, if they were just about to move, why did he report him missing that day? What was it about that day? Something had to be going on. I don't know if it was a visit. It had to be something. Because, like, why would he even put the kids there? You know, because they could say, if you think about it, they can say, oh, it's neglect because maybe they haven't had a physical. There's so many different reasons you can say that.
Yeah, like different ranges.
Right. So you can say, okay, I got this kid and he had strep and it's really bad or something. Okay, they didn't seek medical attention for that. There's so many different instances. It doesn't have to be them being beaten. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where we go because we know he's missing and we know something happened to him, but it doesn't have to be that reason.
I apologize because
it could be he had a UTI.
Right. I stepped
And it was
away
his
to use
kidneys.
the bathroom and get emergency. But Stim, I am so glad you joined because your comments were really just like, they were like, I don't know, they were just resonating with me.
Thought-provoking.
Yes. Thank you. What is your like general thought process or theory, speculation, like if you have one formulated? Do you mind sharing with us?
I think there was an accident that happened. And I think whenever he figured out that it happened, he panicked. And instead of calling the proper authorities, he did something that he shouldn't have done. And I'm not sure if that was on his watch, on his account, or because you're not going to leave your kids every 2 weeks or whatever. There's a pattern to that. So there's something that's going on. There's a person that we're missing regardless, because the neighbors were saying at first that that there was a girlfriend, that there's a female over there. So there's something we're missing. And I feel like there was something about this case in the beginning to where he had his first court appearance. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I go over a lot of cases. But they were saying that his wife came in to testify, and the court was under the assumption that that was the kid's parent, that was the younger kid's mom.
Right.
Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
So something's missing. I think it's a whole different person missing, because I think it was either a woman that was pregnant coming up to the due date, because it's every 2 weeks and on a certain day, or anger management, something like that you do consistently. So it had to be some type of appointment, something. And you can't take your kids to those. But my problem is, okay, you're so smart, you're in the, in the services or whatever. You have the money, you have the means to get a babysitter. So you can't sit there and tell me that if you have the means, it's not like he didn't have the means, that he wasn't smart enough to know that that's the right thing to do, right? So I think it's a whole person missing. And you're not going to want your pregnant girlfriend to go to jail, right? You're not going to want your oldest kid to go to jail. But who would it take to tear you away from your kids? That's the question.
Do you know how old?
I know the oldest kids are grown.
Grown.
I just know they're grown. The other kids are adults, yeah.
I didn't know that they were a thing. I didn't know that he had older kids. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Well, he had a set of kids with his wife that he's still married to. And then he had all these kids out of wedlock with this young lady, whoever she may be.
Okay.
So we know she wasn't in the picture. But if you're married to this woman that you've been married to forever, you had a whole affair with this other lady, you mean to tell me she dropped the kids off and you not loving on nobody else? You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. Mm-mm. Even if it was hired, you know what I mean? Like, it was somebody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Was it ever said if he was living with the woman?
I just heard the neighbor say that he was that there was a female there. But I mean, that could have been a sister, the older kid.
Right. They could just see a person. They might not have been able to identify who that person was and their relationship
Right.
to
And I mean,
him.
it could have been a social worker for all we,
Right.
Right. We don't know who that was.
But see, the neighbors would know if somebody was regularly in that home every day. They know. I mean, I know if there is a woman living next door to me that lives with a man and kids.
Right.
I know when there's a visitor that comes over there, if I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? This person is a fixture in that house.
But even like people who aren't very close with their neighbors, like they don't have an active like friendship or anything, like you still make observations.
Right.
So-and-so's car's gone, or they're back. Like, I mean, if you're any ounce aware of your surroundings, you would know the possible comings and goings, routines and habits of people who live around you. I would think. I don't know. Maybe some people.
I got another question. There was a baby's mama, the wife, the baby's mama, and a girlfriend.
Yes. That's the assumption anyway.
Maybe.
So the wife had kids with. He had a wife and a family with them, and then somehow he had these other kids, which we're not sure if all those 4 kids were his. But he had, time with her. And if she dropped the kids off 2 years ago.
SP, did you tell me all them kids were hers? The mothers?
Yeah.
All 4 of them kids are hers. So he had a wife with a family, had an affair, had 4 kids on his wife, and now he has a girlfriend?
Maybe.
Somebody keeping him company. I mean.
That's a short period of time, y'all. The kids only 5 years. The oldest one is only 5 years old.
Right, but the crazy part is the wife came and spoke up for him. And
I know.
And they thought she was somebody else. They thought it was the kids, the younger kids' mom. I'm like, how do y'all get that messed up? Y'all don't even know who's testifying?
Yeah. Right. Good point. Good point.
Unless he was living in the house with his wife.
So once I saw that, I knew, they were gonna. It wasn't the wife, though.
No.
So he wasn't living in the house with his wife. Maybe he's living in the house with his pregnant girlfriend. I don't know.
Okay.
On his behalf, and she didn't say that she was in the home or anything like that.
Okay, I think we only heard half of what you were saying. Anybody got anything closing?
Now, did they release this? Is there somewhere that we can go and look at the reports for?
What reports?
Part that you read about the new charges.
Uh-huh.
Is that from a court minutes, or is that from a news source?
That is from Court TV. Let me find it for you real quick so you can see. I think everybody know what Court TV.
Yes, I know what Court TV is.
Okay. Yeah, that's from Court TV.
But that's not us reading the report for ourselves. That's what they're reporting that it said.
Right.
I wonder if they're going to release the court minutes of the actual thing so we can look that over.
Right. Well, I think they are, because I seen where they got a video. They're showing him in Walmart, and then they're now starting to show him in court. So, they probably will. I mean, there's no what do they call it when they make everybody they can't talk on it or whatever?
cease and desist, a gag order?
A gag order. There's not a gag order on this. This is weird. And I'm not for one side or the other, but attorney like Amina, I mean, she's doing all these things, and I don't know why she hasn't done that. I just don't know why. But it's just weird to me. I mean, I just don't understand it. I mean, he went and got a civil right lawyer, and this is a criminal case.
Was she pro bono though?
I don't know. He was at the day in the park.
Because maybe she's trying to make more of a name for herself, and she picked it up pro bono.
That would, yeah, but I mean,
Miss Dee said,
I mean, it would be in his best interest to have a criminal lawyer for sure. But if it's free, what's the alternative,
Yeah, but you get what you pay for when you're getting stuff for free too. Sometimes, I mean, this is his life, for someone to their career is one thing, but I mean, there's a lot of things I see she's not doing. I mean, I'm not no attorney though, so I don't.
Has there been any updates about like the charges or like anything like that? They're still the same as the other day? Still the same.
What charges are you talking about?
Like the possible 162 years, like that's still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's, matter of fact, somebody just sent me some. I couldn't see. Only thing that I could see. But let me put this in the panel. Somebody's asking. I don't know if that's already done. But there's the link right there. What was I saying? I don't know if they're going to come up or not, you guys.
You know what? I wish I knew exactly when this boy was actually missing.
We will know. We will know.
That's what I wish I knew exactly when he was missing.
And sometimes... So
they haven't said that they think he's deceased, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Presumed.
Oh.
Presumed deceased.
Someone texted me and said they wanted to come up.
Okay, I'll go down. It was nice talking to you guys.
Nice talking to you. Thanks for coming
you.
up. That was nice to have some a different thought theory.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Sugar Mama, here's your tickets right here real quick before I forget them. I think it's 938-468. You got to tell me who you want me to give these tickets to. I got them up there for you.
SP, I'm going to go down too. Okay. I got most of my questions answered. Thank you for having me up here, though.
Thank you for coming up.
Not a problem.
All right. Amari, last thoughts? You okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll tell you my last thoughts if it's okay with this.
Okay. Yes.
I just want everybody tonight to say a word of prayer, because the most thing that bothers me the most is he still doesn't have a voice to me. I mean, his family is not giving him a voice. I mean, I don't want to say that they don't care, because I don't know him and I never met him, never seen him, or whatever. But nobody, they're not fighting for him, and that bothers me.
Right.
It bothers me that they're not fighting for this kid. And that tells me that they already know he's gone.
Yeah. Well, Kathy Smith says, so who said Cody is deceased? Or how y'all know? Well,
Wasn't that the police department?
That was the Commonwealth attorney. He told the judge that more charges was coming. He said this actually April the 3rd, 4th, or 5th. I think it was April the 5th. He says that Cody is presumed to be deceased.
Yeah, I thought.
April the 5th. You have to go back and check on that, but I'm pretty sure it is April. It's either the 4th or the 5th. Because that's the day Mom made the video while she was dancing on TikTok.
She has some issues, I think.
April the 5th, she danced on the 4th. Yeah. Because before they could say something like that about your child, they have to tell her. They just can't come. Yeah, they can't just come up and say, yeah, by the way, we presume the child to be, they can. I'll be like, how, you going to tell me first about what you think is going on with my child. That's why I couldn't understand why she was on TikTok dancing. I
think they already knew. They already know. They already knew that he was gone. The family did. So therefore, dancing on TikTok wasn't no thing to her.
It's just disheartening. Like, if you think about it, like 1 or 5, no matter how many possible people may know, it's sad.
Exactly. It
Very
is.
sad at that.
Yeah, it's really sad. Like, why would you?
Yeah.
The family knows what happened to this baby. Like Amari said, Amari, you got it right. They know. They already know. They already done in their head. They done already buried this child, or the child's already gone in their head. They've already adjusted to the fact that he's gone, and it's not a phase to them anymore. That's why nobody is stepping up or showing any signs of, grief. Because if I was mama, baby,
Mm-hmm.
the last place I would be was on somebody's pole or dancing for TikTok. That'd be the last place if I knew that my child was gone. That'd be the last place I'd be. So this kid, that's what I'm thinking. This baby was gone way before he even told, and the family knew about it.
Right, because that would make it seem that they had the time to, no longer think about him and shift the focus to Corey. Right. And be so consumed.
They've already had time to grieve him because they already knew he was gone. This is what I'm thinking. They've already had time to grieve him because they already knew he was gone. He just reported it now.
Right.
Right.
Because somebody found out something and they wanted to hold it over his head, so he had to say something. This is the only thing I'm thinking about.
I know. I just wonder who, when he reported, I asked myself, like what SP brought up in the beginning, those 5 W's, like the who, what, when, where, and why. And we only allegedly know a few.
On this day, like you said before, why did he report it on this day?
Right.
Why didn't he report it when it first happened? Why did he choose to report it on this day? It's a cover-up, guys. That's all I'm going to say. And as a word of prayer, everybody pray tonight that they find out where this baby is buried or whatever.
Right.
That's what I want. If he's deceased, let's give him a proper burial.
Right. Right.
If that's the thing. But that would explain to me the way they're reacting, the way the family is reacting. They've already had a chance to grieve this child.
Either that or they never cared to begin with.
Right.
Nah, I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say Daddy did anyway because he took him in.
But okay, so I know we got to get off of here. Mm-hmm. And I want you guys to know that the family is going to have a press conference next Friday at 1 p.m. You guys, I don't know what they're going to say.
Who we got down there that can report back to us?
Oh, we're going to be watching. It's going to be a press conference.
Oh, okay.
We've got a couple of people down there that lets us know what's going on. But it's going to be, trust me, the reporters are going to, you'll see it live. It'll be on Facebook and it'll be on the news.
How do y'all see it on Facebook? I don't even know how to do that.
But I think Amina Matheny Willard put it out that the family's got a press conference. So, we're going to talk about it Monday. I kind of got an idea where they finna go with this.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Y'all have a blessed evening, okay?
All right.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
And SP, love you less, okay?
I love you. All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay. Any last thoughts, you guys? Let me see if I got this person. Pearls of Wisdom.
I just appreciate the conversation that took place tonight. It was very calm and respectful, and I do think some good ideas were shared.
Mm-hmm.
On this sad situation, that hopefully there is a solid closure to.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for allowing me in my 6th state to come up.
Thank you for coming up and not being so scared.
Oh, never.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, Shirley.
Bye-bye.
All right. Amari, any last words?
No, I just want to know where baby Cody is.
Yeah.
The last time he was seen.
Well, I'm pretty sure that when the 15th get here, I think that's on the 15th. We're gonna have to talk about what's coming up. Because he goes back to court, I think the family's coming up on the 15th, and then he goes back to court on the 25th. And I'm just wondering what in the world is they gonna say?
Like I said, they're gonna say poor Corey this, poor Corey that, poor Corey. They don't have no new news.
I mean, if they come out and say, hey, we didn't want to say, he got involved with some really bad people and they took the baby or something, tell us.
Exactly.
Because you get you're going to get charged for lying, but if there's a reason why you lying, because they're going to kill your whole family and kill your kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, I would tell a lie too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like, you might, I don't know. I'm just giving y'all that's just a thought. Or it's going to be basically a rah-rah about how bad the police is treating him. And like I said, you guys, I'm not on nobody's side. And I've always thought that, and I still think, he's covering for somebody else. That's what I think. And I don't know. My first thought would be the mom. But that's just what I'm thinking, because just the way her whole character is. But that don't mean that could be that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it could be anything. It could be an accident and he just did not know what to do. That's possible too. But for him to just leaving them kids all the time, I just don't believe that.
Right.
not a father already, been married for 20-something years. And yeah, he left his wife, but he could have stayed in his marriage and, you know what I'm saying? But he wanted to be around those kids, do the right thing. So that tells me something about his character. It doesn't, I mean, people do make mistakes and leave kids, but I don't think he just leave them this day, that day, every Tuesday, every other Tuesday, like clockwork. Something had him leaving them kids every other Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
LaKendra says if the family don't want any help with finding the child, they already know where he is. Okay. I think it's one of the older kids or a younger family member. Okay. Stay Quiet is in the building. She says the press conference is a possible appeal to the public since there's 162 years over Corey's head and no change of venue. Yes. You guys, we're going to talk about that Monday. We're going to get into it. All right, Amari, get off of here. You be good, okay?
All righty, you too. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys. I love when you guys come up here and talk. I've got Pearls of Wisdom bought 4 tickets. Let me make sure I give these tickets out. Freddie, 938-469. Freddie. T-Star, 938-469. T-Star. Zena, 938-470. And Pearls of Wisdom, 938-470. You know what? I should have put on there. Doggone it. Hold on. Pearls of Wisdom, but that P and it's donated. Pearl. Because we be like to know. Okay. D donated by Pearl. Freddie. D donated by Pearl. Okay. The other ones I can't go back and get because I can't remember. Okay, you guys. I want to thank all the ones that has put in a super chat. Pearls of Wisdom. Thank you very much. And Woke to God. Thank you very much. LaKendra, Stay Quiet. Sugar Mama Twice. Come holla at us, sister. Natasha and Andrea Maxwell. And I want to thank the people that came up on the platform. We got Cheryl C. Stem. And we got Zan, Black Sugar called in, and Amari. And if I forgot someone, you guys, I'm not trying to. You guys be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.